Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about contouring and what I personally know about it compared to like what I've seen people talk about or different tutorials on Facebook. Now, all the videos going around, like everybody's knowing how to contour now. Like used to, like this wasn't something that everybody knew. Like, I mean, obviously you knew blush and bronzer, but you never really knew how to contour to achieve a different look, to create a shadow on your face, to highlight your face. Like that's all like really blown up, I feel like, in the beauty realm last year or so, maybe two. And a lot of the videos circulating on Facebook, and everybody is going around and doing the same exact contour on their face and highlight on their face, no matter what shape of face that they have. And no offense to the unique people or anybody doing these videos, it's just the lack of knowledge out there and people demonstrating how you are actually supposed to contour. Now, I literally don't know everything. I went to cosmetology school, and this is strictly based on what we were taught in cosmetology school as according to our face shape and what was literally in our books. So maybe this video out there can help somebody who has tried the contouring thing and maybe it didn't work for them. They're like, no, this doesn't look good on me, or why do I not look like they do? It's because your face shape is different than theirs. The purpose of contouring is actually to make the face look like an oval. The oval shape of the face is the ideal face shape. So while yes, that you can contour and highlight to enhance your own features, the main goal and what contouring was meant to do is to give you that oval shaped face. So that's why you contour in areas that would appear more oval. Now, I ain't the one that said oval is the most ideal face shape. That was like decided way long ago that that's how people wanted people to look. So people created a way to make people look that way. If you have an oval face shape already, all you're doing is enhancing your features. You're making your cheekbones stand out a little bit more, slimming your nose if you've got a larger nose, if you have a crooked nose, if you have like a slope tip, a pointy tip, whatever you feel like does not look good on you, we can sort of work with that with the contouring and highlighting to give you a whole new face shape. For me personally, I have no idea what my face shape is. I've got a jumble of all. I'm round, but down here I'm square, but down here but up here it's a totally different ballgame. So I've got all kinds of different things going on up in here that I just try my best to highlight and contour a way that works for me. And also, a lot of the videos going around is people doing a really intense contour and then having like baking underneath it and making that really sharp bright line underneath it, which is fine if you want to enhance your contour. If you want your cheekbones to stand out and that's the look that you're going for, that's what you want to do. But for contouring purposes, if you're just thinking that's how you're supposed to contour, no. Say for somebody with a round face in general, if you are going to contour here and then highlight here, all you have done is make this part of your face pop out more and this part sink in more. So your face down here is still going to be round. So the purpose of the contouring is you need to bring it out this way a little bit more to shadow your face to make it look slimmer. And obviously you can do your makeup however you want to do your makeup. This is not me saying you're doing it wrong or you can't do it that way, or hating on the people who have done it a specific way already and feel confident like that. This is for the people who just can't seem to get it right or just want to know more about it, or yeah. So let's get into it. So I've already done my eyebrows, my eyes, and my lippins. So now I'm just gonna put my hair up. Oh, and I've done my foundation too. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. Hang on, 1 second. I've already done my foundation. I have not highlighted or contoured, so that's what we're gonna get into now. And you can use expensive products, you can use non-expensive products, you can use eyeshadows, you can use whatever you have. Today I'm using the Wet n Wild contouring palette in the shade Caramel Toffee. And the point of contour palettes is obviously the darker shade is meant to be placed in an area where you want to create a shadow. That is the purpose of contouring with the darker shade, is shadow. On your nose, you create a shadow. It makes it look smaller. Your eyes don't go to it. It looks smaller. And with the lighter shade, you put that somewhere where you want to kind of lift it up more. And if you feel like you have an awesome face already and you don't want to enhance your features, you think you look bomb.com as it is, you can just use this to make your face seem more 3D. I know that's weird to say. There's a bird in my garage. Oh, it's a cute little blue bird. It just came into the garage. If you feel like when you just do your foundation and your blush, like that your face is kind of flat seeming or pasty, but you can contour and highlight your face to give it a little bit more depth, not necessarily to correct your face shape or even to enhance your face shape, just to give it more depth. Now there's all kinds of different contouring products out there. There's a cream contour, there's powder contours, pretty much anything works. If it's a darker shade, brown, you can make it like a shadow. For me, what I like to do is I like to use a cream highlight, which is just a lighter shade of concealer than my skin tone. And I go in with a powder contour. The reason being is just because I've already done my foundation and I don't really feel like having that extra layer of cream contour and powder contour on my face. That is an awesome option if you have a really big event coming up. If you want to layer it, it'll stay on a lot longer. I'll be using the Hard Candy Glamoflauge Concealer in Light, and I will be placing just a little bit on my finger. And I'm just going to be using a chewed up beauty blender to blend that out onto my face. So pretty much everybody can get away with doing the triangle underneath the eyes. Most people used to just do like a little bit of concealer here, but they found in photographs, you could see the line a lot more than you could just the patch of a highlight under here. Now naturally, if you have a really oblong face shape, you might not want to completely highlight from your inner corner all the way down to your nose and up. It'll make your face seem longer, and if you're totally fine with your face seeming longer, that is okay. I'm just going by what was in my cosmetology book as far as creating that oval shape, so that's just what I'm going by in this video. But for almost every other face shape out there, you can just go in with your beauty blender, whatever, your fingers even, whatever kind of brush you want to use, whatever concealer, and go underneath the eye and then start blending out. And same on the other side. Okay, so for me, I do not have a very large chin, so I feel like that's an area that I would like to highlight. It balances the face out beautifully. Now, if you have a larger chin, this might not be the option for you, but I have found that most people do like to have their chin highlighted. We're gonna go ahead and go to the forehead now. So if you have a very large forehead, this might not be ideal for you. I feel like most everybody might want just a little bit of light here, just to where your face has a lot more dimension, but you definitely don't want to bring it up too far. Say if you have a smaller forehead, you might want to bring it up a little bit further than usual. It will make your forehead seem a little bit larger, so if your hairline is really short, maybe don't contour your forehead at all and just highlight it, and that way there is no shade on your forehead, there is no shadow, and it's not bringing anything in closer, it's bringing it out. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of product and put it just in the center right here, just to bring attention to that area when the light hits it. Okay, same for the bridge of the nose. If you have a very wide bridge on your nose, say your nose is maybe this wide, then what you would do is highlight a very teeny tiny portion of it and contour the other side of the bridge, so that way the bridge appears to be smaller. You highlight the area that you want to enhance. So if you have a very small bridge, highlight that whole bad boy and contour the sides. That way it'll look like your nose is wider. I don't feel like the bridge of my nose is too wide, too small or anything, so I'm just going to take a little bit of highlight and go down the very center of the bridge, just like so. And whoa, that makes me look funny. Don't do that. And just blend it out. So now your face probably looks really weird. I think my face looks really weird like this. I personally would not go out like this and not do a contour on it, just because now my face is completely highlighted and I feel like I'm just jumping out at everybody like, woo! So for the contouring, I'm gonna go in with that palette that I just broke, and I'm gonna pick up that dark shade here. When I suck in my cheeks just a little bit, that's where you would want to contour. But I also have this jawline thing going on here, where my jaw is kind of square down here. So for it to look more like an oval shape, you need to contour it. Let me show you how. First, we are going to contour the cheekbones to make them pop a little bit more, and then we're going to kind of shade in our jawline. And if you want to make yourself look like you've got a little bit more of a pudgy cheek, you can come in with it, kind of wrap it up like this. Just like that. Don't worry, we're going to blend. So what I'm going to do is just start, oh, it's hitting my earring. Hang on, let me take that out. Lightly, you don't want it to look muddy from the side, like you don't want to look like your foundation doesn't match your neck, but you want to create it like a shadow. So I don't know if you can see the difference between the sides head on, but I totally do. Like this side looks a whole lot smaller than this side. This side with the lighter shade here looks like it's popping out more, whereas the shadowed side looks like it's sunken in. Now we're gonna go to the forehead. My forehead, really, I don't like to contour it, but I do like to put just a little bit of warmth up there so the face blends in nicely. So what I do is I literally just put just a hinge right up at the tops and kind of blend it out. Not a lot. And another trick is if you want to make your face look more lifted, don't contour your temples, leave those white, and it'll look like your face is bringing out more than kind of like just stopping here. It looks like it's lifted. My phone quit recording. Now to the nose. There are all kinds of different noses. That's what I said in the earlier one. But no, there really are, and I feel like the nose is the one thing that is contoured the exact same way in almost every single video. One strip right here, one strip down here, and down through here. You don't have to do that. That is not, everybody does not have the same nose. So for me, I contour right here, and I don't do this all the time. This is just for me showing you. I don't find a problem with my nose typically, so I don't contour it. But to enhance it, this is what I would do. Contour this little area here and this little area here and down through here. And I do this right here to create more of like a little hump kind of thing, to where my nose just, it's not a complete bridge, just a strip of white. It has a little bit of like dimension to it. And then I contour the sides of my nose because I feel like my nose itself is pretty broad on the outside, like the bone. And I'm actually gonna take my beauty blender to blend this out. And so there you have my contoured nose and my contoured face. I'm actually gonna finish my face with the blush and the highlight. I'm gonna put my earring back in. And I'm gonna take my hair down. So this is my final look on how my contouring came out. I hope that it helps somebody out there learn that there's not only one way to contour your face, there's many other ways. I know I shared a couple of different techniques and different things, and it was kind of all jumbled together depending on what part of the face that I was on. But I hope that somebody found it helpful, and just thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll have a great day. Give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and God bless.